I'm Thomas Kjærstad. I represented Norway during Bern residency. And now I'm here at Ocean Sound Recordings in Ålesund with Bern and my good friend and co-producer Joel Kate to make our first EP.
Thomas sent me a message on SoundCloud, and we quickly realized that we have the same passion for music and techno.
Yeah.
So we met up, and 6 months later we're here at Ocean Sound Recordings with Bern.
First of say, I'm super honored to be in a place like this. You have the ocean just hitting the windows basically when you're producing, and you get this silence and get more creative. And you, for example, have all the equipment you've been dreaming about touching your whole life. Yeah, you have a compressor here that you really liked.
The LA2A is a dream.
How many plugins do you have from that? We work as a duo quite dynamically.
Yeah, we meet up and one idea leads to another idea.
I would say we often start and build a track out of kick and a bass line.
Yeah, a bit of percussion, but mainly kick and the bass.
To get the grooves sitting right. But there's no rule for this, so I have a track made completely out of a short vocal thing, and the whole thing kind of came after that.
Yeah, and I get an idea of chopping that vocal, and you get an idea after that.
And it just flows into each other, and suddenly it's there.
Yeah.
So I would say there's no like definite rule on how we start, right?
Yeah.
If I'm working on my own project, it's always getting better if I involve you. And I have the same feeling that when you make a project, it always turns out better when you involve me.
Of course.
So now it feels really, this feels right, you know, to do this together.
Yeah.
I found the inspiration in a track Raxon made recently. We really are into this kind of sound with these dark swipes. I started off with a bass line, and it sounds something like this by itself. And then I wanted to make the same fat Moog sounds myself. So what I actually did was creating a whole new preset. I used the Moog and I turned it to sound as I wanted. That was my main idea and building blocks for creating the track. Not by beat or by building a kick, but actually with the Moog. I continued using the Moog to create something that was, you know, always there in the background and keep moving you. After the roller, I was immediately starting to work on a rhythm. So the kick goes something like this. And we introduce a sub kick for a little bit more spice. And then we introduce a shaker to give it a proper rhythm. And it's already getting you moving a little bit, right? And then this is some of, I would say, my signature in everything I'm producing today. And I have this snare I really like. So if we now put the kick, the sub bass, the roller, the shaker, the snares, and this percussion together, everything will sound something like this. So I would say at this stage the track is 60–70% done.
Yeah, I agree.
The next step for us now is to take this to Joel's cave at Fat Cat Studios, and Joel will input all his ideas to it. We will mix it down together because Joel is a master at mixing it down and, you know, all the small cool details. And after that comes probably the most important and crucial part of actually making a track. We're testing the track at the audience. If we do it together or we go on each our respected gig, we will collect the experience we got from the audience by playing it, and the arrangement, if everything kind of works. We will collect this experience, go back to the studio, fine-tune everything, and we will try it again. And you know, it's first at this stage, I would say that it's ready for a master. After the mastering done, then it's going out on a label. Sommerøya has been the most important electronic music festival for Norway the last 5-6 years. Started this record label in 2017 called Sommerøya Records. So there's been one vinyl release there already. And for the 2018 release I am included with my track SpaceX. And the whole inspiration about SpaceX actually came from the production challenge with Luciano. Because Luciano served us with a couple of sound banks with tracks from sounds recorded from space through this space telescope. The track name SpaceX actually comes from just space sounds, right? The plan with the track is that it's going to be released in 2018 by Sommerøya Records. It's going to be a vinyl only release, so you should get it and listen to it. And I will play at the Sommerøya Festival, so if you like the track, please come and check me out.